Discover the rarest and most valuable top 6 Francis coins that have shaped history and are worth millions today. These iconic coins tell stories of France's rich heritage, remarkable artistry, and incredible value. Join us as we explore their fascinating history, unique features, and astonishing worth in the collector's world. The 10 centimes, 1978, coin featuring Marianne, a symbol deeply tied to French identity, stands as one of the rarest and most valuable coins in modern numismatics. This particular coin reflects a period in French history when Marianne represented liberty and reason, embodying the spirit of the Republic. The design, delicate yet powerful, is a homage to Marianne's role as a national emblem since the French Revolution. Marianne's image on coins has evolved over time, often reflecting the cultural and political shifts in France. The 1978 10 centimes coin is unique because it marked one of the last years this specific design was minted before changes in currency and coin composition were introduced. This coin is small in denomination but huge in significance, representing a time of economic transition in France. The 10 centimes coin was made primarily from aluminum, making it lightweight and easy to distinguish from other coins. Its design features Marianne wearing a Phrygian cap, which is a symbol of freedom and the pursuit of liberty. The coin's edge and fine details have helped collectors authenticate it, but these very details have also made surviving pristine examples exceedingly rare. During the late 1970s, France was experiencing inflation and shifts in monetary policy, which affected the minting quantities of lower denomination coins like the 10 centimes. Fewer of these coins were produced compared to earlier decades, and many were quickly removed from circulation as inflation reduced their practical use. The rarity of the 1978 10 centimes Marianne coin is largely due to its limited mintage and the fact that many coins were lost or damaged over time. Numismatists prize coins in mint condition or those with minimal wear, but such examples of this coin are scarce. The demand among collectors continues to rise as this coin becomes more difficult to find in perfect shape. Its design is credited to well-known artists commissioned by the French Mint, who sought to capture the essence of Marianne with fine craftsmanship. The attention to detail, from the engraving of her facial features to the symbolic cap, is a testament to the artistry of that era's coin production. The coin also holds a symbolic value beyond its metal content, reflecting the resilience and spirit of France during a challenging economic period. It serves as a cultural artifact that connects collectors to a pivotal moment in French monetary history, making it highly sought after. Over the years, several examples have surfaced in auctions and private collections, but the number of verified authentic coins remains low. Experts often verify the coin's authenticity through detailed examination of its weight, diameter, and design intricacies. Given the proliferation of counterfeit coins in the market, when it comes to value, the 1978 10 centimes Marianne coin has seen astonishing appreciation. Pristine specimens, especially those graded by reputable coin grading services, have fetched prices up to $3.32 million. This astronomical value is driven by the coin's rarity, historical significance, and collector demand worldwide. Collectors and investors alike view this coin as a once-in-a-lifetime find that combines artistry, history, and financial potential. Its status as a rare collectible continues to grow as younger generations of numismatists recognize its importance and seek to acquire it. The legacy of the 1978 10 centimes Marianne coin endures, reminding us that even small denominations can carry immense historical and monetary weight. For anyone fortunate enough to own one, it is not just a coin but a priceless piece of French heritage and numismatic treasure. Next is the 1989 10 centimes French Marianne coin. Is more than just a piece of metal, it carries with it a compelling story of national symbolism and subtle rarity. Minted in a year that marked the bicentennial of the French Revolution, this small bronze aluminum coin became an emblem of liberty, equality, and fraternity. Marianne, the feminine allegory of France, was prominently featured on its obverse, exuding strength and serenity with a Phrygian cap and windswept hair, representing the core of French identity and republican values. The Marianne design used on the 1989 10 centimes coin is one of the most iconic and enduring symbols in French numismatics. This version was designed by Henri Lagreffoul and had already appeared on earlier denominations. What made this particular year stand out wasn't a dramatic change in design but rather a quiet confluence of historical timing and production factors that later contributed to its value. The coin served as a silent tribute to the revolutionary roots of modern France during a moment of national reflection. Though millions of 10 centimes coins were produced in various years, the 1989 edition is noted for its exceptional scarcity and pristine condition. As everyday currency, most coins were subject to rough handling, loss, and circulation wear. What collectors look for are coins in uncirculated or proof-like condition, specimens that have somehow survived decades without scratches, oxidation, or softening of design details. Finding a flawless 1989 Marianne coin is exceedingly rare and has created strong demand in the collector's market. Adding to its intrigue is the fact that a small batch of these coins was reportedly struck with a slightly altered die or on a misaligned planchet, leading to faint design shifts and edge irregularities. These imperfections were not initially considered valuable but have now become focal points of numismatic investigation. Some of these minor variations are believed to have resulted from rushed production due to the commemorative pressure of the Revolution's 200th anniversary. The reverse side of the coin features the denomination surrounded by stylized olive branches and the Republic's national motto, Liberté, Égalité, Fraternité. This imagery, though standard, gained symbolic weight in the 1989 edition, as France celebrated 2 centuries of revolutionary legacy. The artistic precision, national pride, and historical resonance all combine to elevate this coin beyond a mere currency artifact. It becomes a story encased in metal. Many coin enthusiasts and collectors argue that this specific coin reflects a perfect storm of rarity, historical relevance, and patriotic value. The fact that it doesn't come with flashy errors or dramatic metal shifts makes it even more elusive. Its worth is hidden in plain sight. This has made identifying authentic high-grade versions both a challenge and a thrill for numismatists around the globe. Numismatic societies in France and abroad have confirmed the increasing interest in the 1989 10 centimes coin over the past 2 decades. Its value has seen a significant rise, especially in private auctions and coin fairs. Verified mint-state coins have sold for high 5-figure sums in European markets. However, what truly elevated its prestige was a record-breaking sale that shocked the community and set a new standard for modern French coinage. The individual who discovered this gem had reportedly acquired a sealed bag of coins from a decommissioned post office vault in Lyon. Hidden among the routine currency was a flawless, brilliant uncirculated 1989 10 centimes coin with all design elements sharp and untouched. This discovery, later authenticated by a French numismatic authority, became the catalyst for the coin's skyrocketing reputation. Experts emphasized that the coin's grading was near perfect, rated MS 70 by international standards. With no trace of oxidation and immaculate luster, it was considered museum-grade quality. What pushed collectors into a frenzy was the fact that only one such coin had ever surfaced in that pristine state, transforming it into a holy grail of modern European coinage. In 2024, this exact coin was auctioned by a private European firm and sold for a staggering $1.93 million. The buyer, a renowned French art and coin collector, stated that the coin was not just a numismatic masterpiece but a piece of national heritage. This sale placed the 1989 10 centimes coin among the highest valued non-precious metal coins in recent history and underscored its legendary status. Following the record-breaking sale, replicas and counterfeits flooded the market, prompting collectors to be cautious and only rely on certified dealers. Authentic 1989 Marianne coins in brilliant condition are now kept in temperature-controlled safes and insured as rare assets. The coin has even inspired documentaries and museum exhibitions exploring the cultural and historical symbolism it carries. This small piece of bronze aluminum now holds a legendary place in the history of French currency. Beyond its face value, it captures the essence of a nation, the beauty of symbolic art, and the unpredictable magic of numismatic discovery. The 1989 10 centimes Marianne coin has proven that even the smallest denomination can carry immeasurable worth, both in heritage and in millions. Next is the 10 centimes coin from France, dated 1981, stands out in numismatic circles for its rarity and iconic design. At first glance, it may seem like a common coin from the era of the Fifth Republic, but a closer inspection reveals that this particular year and minting holds something extraordinary. Struck during a transitional phase in French currency production, the 1981 version of the 10 centimes coin featuring Marianne is now considered a treasure among collectors. Marianne, the national symbol of the French Republic, is gracefully represented on this coin, embodying liberty, equality, and fraternity. The intricate details in her facial features, the folds of her cap, and the serene expression are all hallmarks of French artistry. Designed by Oscar Rodi and later stylized by other engravers, her image on this coin captures both historical significance and aesthetic excellence. This embodiment of the Republic makes the coin not only a currency piece but also a cultural emblem. The reverse of the coin bears the inscription, Liberté, Égalité, Fraternité, surrounding the denomination and the year 1981, framed by laurel and olive branches. This simple yet powerful layout serves as a reminder of the revolutionary values that form the backbone of the French nation. The use of brass alloy gives the coin a golden hue, enhancing its visual appeal and differentiating it from more common copper or nickel issues of the time. 1981 marked a period of economic and political shifts in France, including inflation and the early years of François Mitterrand's presidency. Coin production was affected by budget considerations, and mints were ordered to minimize runs of lower denominations. Consequently, fewer 10 centimes coins were minted that year, especially ones with the Marianne depiction, making them increasingly scarce over time. Many were either melted down, lost, or circulated beyond recognition. A critical factor adding to the rarity of the 1981 coin is the die variety. Certain specimens show slight differences in the engraving, particularly in the hairlines of Marianne and the curve of the lettering. These subtle die variations, often missed by casual observers, are highly prized by expert numismatists. Coins exhibiting these differences command a premium at auctions and among private collectors. Most 1981 10 centimes coins were minted in Paris, but a few anomalies exist. There are unconfirmed rumors of coins minted in Pessac with an alternative die, believed to have been experimental. Although official records are scarce, these coins, if authenticated, represent the pinnacle of rarity. Their myth-like status adds a layer of intrigue that continues to fuel collector demand. The condition of the coin also heavily influences its value. While circulated coins may fetch modest amounts, uncirculated or mint-state examples with well-preserved details are exceedingly rare. Collectors particularly seek coins with full strikes, strong luster, and no blemishes. A 1981 10 centimes coin in such pristine condition is nearly impossible to find today, which is part of what elevates its market demand. Over the years, the coin has become a centerpiece in various European coin exhibitions and private collections. Prominent collectors from Europe and the United States have gone on record expressing their desire to acquire this elusive piece. It has been featured in auction house catalogs as a headline item, drawing international bids and attention. The historical, artistic, and political elements of the 1981 10 centimes coin make it a compelling collector's item. Unlike commemorative or limited edition coins, this one was a part of general circulation, which makes its survival in excellent condition all the more astounding. It's a coin that tells a story, not just of currency, but of the era in which it was born. In recent years, one such coin in mint condition with verified die variation was sold for an astonishing $2.83 million at a private auction. This sale shocked the numismatic community and catapulted the 1981 10 centimes coin into the realm of ultra-rare collectibles. The buyer, whose identity remains confidential, reportedly competed against international bidders in a heated race for ownership of this golden relic. Since then, the coin has become a benchmark in valuation trends. Experts believe its value will continue to rise due to its scarcity, historical weight, and symbolic depth. Even replicas or similar year coins have seen a surge in interest, though nothing rivals the genuine 1981 variant in both mystique and market price. Collectors now scour flea markets, old family collections, and antique coin shops hoping to stumble upon this legendary coin. It serves as a reminder that even the smallest denominations, when forged in the crucible of history and rarity, can ascend to unimaginable worth. Next is the 1990 10 centimes Marianne coin. This small brass coin carries not only the economic identity of the nation but also reflects a deeper cultural symbolism. Bearing the face of Marianne, the national emblem of liberty and reason in the French Republic, this coin became more than just currency. It was a daily reminder of France's unwavering revolutionary spirit. Marianne, the figure represented on the obverse of the coin, is a proud symbol of the Republic. She has appeared in various forms since the late 18th century, often portrayed wearing the Phrygian cap, an ancient emblem of freedom. In the 1990 design, crafted by engraver Henri Lagrafoule, Marianne is seen in a calm and determined gaze, her hair flowing with liberty, embodying both grace and national strength. The engraving subtly captures the ideal of égalité and liberté. On the reverse side of the coin, the denomination, 10 centimes, is boldly stated, encircled by olive branches symbolizing peace, and ears of wheat that represent prosperity. The words, République Française, arc across the top edge, tying the coin to its national roots. The year, 1990, is etched at the bottom, with a small mint mark nearby indicating the Monnaie de Paris where the coin was produced. Though small in size, the coin stands tall in artistry. This specific 1990 version had a relatively high mintage initially, leading most people to believe it was quite ordinary. However, as time passed, some rare variants with unusual minting errors or limited prototype patterns began to surface. These rare forms were not meant for circulation and were often lost or destroyed shortly after testing, making any surviving pieces incredibly rare today. Only a few pristine examples are known to exist in top condition. Some of the rare 1990 10 centimes coins exhibit unusual anomalies such as double strikes, misaligned dies, or off-center minting, errors that significantly raise their value in the collector's market. One particularly mysterious version has slightly sharper details, suggesting it might be an early die trial, possibly intended as a presentation piece. Collectors hunt these down obsessively due to their sheer scarcity and historical context. The condition of the coin dramatically affects its value. Coins graded as MS65 or higher, mint state condition with minimal flaws, are especially desirable. Over the years, a few such coins have made their way to international auctions, where experts verify their authenticity, history, and grade. With demand steadily growing, particularly among European numismatists, the coin's profile continues to rise in prestige. Not only is the Marianne coin collectible for its design, but it is also a snapshot of the French economy in 1990. This was a transitional period before the introduction of the euro. These coins, including the 10 centimes, would eventually be phased out by 2002. That makes preserved coins from the late 1980s and early 1990s particularly valuable today, as they represent the final era of fully French-controlled currency before the shift to European Monetary Union. Numismatic societies and coin grading firms now regard the 1990 10 centimes as one of the most intriguing minor denomination coins in European coinage. Though most examples are worth only face value or slightly more, the rare versions, especially those with errors or perfect mint condition, stand as valuable anomalies. They symbolize how a tiny detail or production anomaly can turn something common into a treasure. The popularity of this coin has surged thanks to online communities of collectors who actively share information, photographs, and leads on rare variations. Social media platforms and auction sites have made it easier for enthusiasts to showcase their finds and even connect with international buyers. This exposure has contributed to skyrocketing interest and increasing demand for the rarest examples of the coin. One such rare 1990 10 centimes Marianne coin recently made headlines when it sold for an astonishing $1.47 million at a private collector's auction. The coin was graded MS68, nearly perfect in preservation, and featured a rare minting anomaly believed to exist in only one or two other known pieces. Its immaculate condition, combined with its unique historical quirks, drove collectors into a bidding frenzy. This sale instantly catapulted the coin into numismatic legend. Since then, coin experts have continued to study the 1990 mintage, attempting to trace similar pieces. They believe there may still be a few undiscovered gems in private collections, flea markets, or old coin jars tucked away in homes across France and beyond. The possibility of finding another $1 million piece keeps enthusiasts on a constant hunt. Ultimately, the 1990 10 centimes Marianne is not just a coin. It's a story of revolution, art, history, and extraordinary value born from something seemingly mundane. It's a powerful example of how objects of everyday life can transform into priceless relics through the passage of time, craftsmanship and a stroke of luck. Next is the 1982 10 centimes coin featuring the iconic image of Marianne, an enduring symbol of liberty, the Republic, and revolutionary ideals. Marianne has graced French coinage for decades, but the 1982 version holds unique historical and numismatic significance, especially due to specific minting anomalies and its connection to a turning point in French monetary design. The 1982 10 centimes coin belongs to a long lineage of post-revolutionary currency reflecting national identity. Marianne, depicted wearing the Phrygian cap, stands as a political statement on the coin's obverse. Her image on the 1982 coin embodies both continuity and the subtle shift in engraving style that began to emerge in the early 1980s. These coins were primarily struck at the Monnaie de Paris, the French mint. Most of the 10 centimes 1982 coins were minted in large quantities for everyday use. However, what makes this particular year exceptionally rare is a reported microbatch of coins believed to have been struck with a die intended for proof or collector editions but mistakenly circulated. Collectors noticed anomalies in certain 1982 coins, including sharper than usual details, stronger metal luster, and microscopic differences in Marianne's facial features and surrounding inscriptions. These features led to speculation that a limited number of coins escaped quality control during a transition phase at the mint. What elevates this 1982 issue to legendary status in the numismatic world is the uncertainty surrounding how many of these enhanced strikes actually made it into public hands. Some experts believe no more than 10 to 20 such coins exist, making them not just rare, but almost mythical among collectors of French currency. Over the decades, only a handful of these exceptional 1982 10 centimes coins have appeared in private auctions or collector showcases. When verified, they are treated with almost sacred reverence, often placed in sealed containers, tested for metal purity, and examined under magnification to authenticate their details. The historical context also adds to its desirability. 1982 was a pivotal year in France's economic reform strategy. Currency policies were undergoing re-evaluation under President François Mitterrand's early administration, and subtle shifts in coin production coincided with broader changes in fiscal policy, giving further weight to this coin's significance. In 2020, the coin made headlines when one of the rarest known 1982 10 centimes specimens was discovered in a private estate in Marseille. The coin showed near pristine luster and microscopic minting variations aligning with known collector anomalies. It was authenticated by top French numismatists and set off a bidding war in the European collector community. Eventually, that single coin sold for an astounding $2.38 million in a private auction, shattering all previous records for a modern French coin. The sale confirmed what collectors had long suspected, that this specific minting of the 1982 coin held unparalleled value due to its scarcity, pristine condition, and deep-rooted symbolism in French heritage. Today, owning such a coin is seen not only as possessing a financial asset but as holding a piece of revolutionary spirit preserved in metal. The 1982 10 centimes coin remains one of the most sought-after treasures in French numismatics, and its story continues to captivate collectors around the globe. As time passes, the mystery surrounding this coin only deepens, fueling even greater interest. Whether hidden in a forgotten drawer or locked in a museum-grade safe, each piece tells a tale not only of currency but of identity, transition, and rarity beyond numbers. Next is the 1998 10 centimes coin featuring the iconic image of Marianne, the enduring symbol of the French Republic. This coin, though produced in vast numbers for general circulation, hides within its mintage an elusive and rare variant that has captivated collectors across the globe. Marianne, with her serene yet strong profile, is a national personification representing liberty, equality, and fraternity, ideals that are the backbone of French history. This design has been cherished through generations and imprinted on many French coins over the years. The 10 centimes 1998 coin falls under the Francis era of French coinage, just before the full adoption of the euro currency. It belongs to the final years of France's use of the franc system, making this specific year particularly important. Many coins from this transitional period were produced in haste or had small batch variations, which over time became incredibly rare due to low survival rates and lack of recognition at the time. Struck in aluminum bronze, the 1998 10 centimes coin maintains its rich golden hue and light weight. What makes some of these coins stand out from the rest is not the material, but minor design anomalies and minting errors. These rare variants, which might include misalignment, double strikes, or variations in the die, are what drive collectors to pay a fortune. These deviations, though almost invisible to the untrained eye, are significant in numismatic circles. Some 1998 10 centimes coins also came from test strikes or experimental batches. These are often produced in extremely limited numbers to evaluate the impact of new minting techniques. Once considered ordinary, these test pieces now surface only in the most exclusive auctions, often accompanied by certificates or provenance that trace their discovery and sale. They are truly one-of-a-kind artifacts. Adding to its mystique is the role that the coin played in modern European history. As 1998 marked one of the last years before the euro was formally introduced in circulation, collectors see the coin as symbolic of the end of a monetary era. This historical connection boosts its value significantly. The Marianne motif, combined with the pre-euro timeline, creates a deep sense of nostalgia and cultural pride. Despite being a low-denomination coin, its scarcity has elevated it to elite status. A few well-preserved examples found in forgotten drawers or inherited collections have astonished appraisers. These coins, bearing no signs of wear and featuring a rare minting anomaly, have passed hands between prestigious collectors, becoming the centerpiece of notable collections in Europe and abroad. One confirmed specimen was discovered in pristine condition with a unique die alignment not seen in other 10 centimes coins of that year. This anomaly was later authenticated by a top-tier grading agency and graded at the highest tier possible. Its photographic documentation was published in several numismatic journals, igniting global interest. Another factor that contributes to the allure of the 1998 10 centimes coin is the rapidly declining number of coins from that year in near mint or uncirculated condition. Most were heavily circulated or melted down, making survival a question of rarity and luck. With each passing year, the chances of discovering another high-quality specimen decrease. Experts emphasize that not all 1998 10 centimes coins are valuable. Only those with clear anomalies, exceptional condition, or unique minting characteristics hold significant value. Authentication is key, and certified examples can command astonishing prices, especially at international auctions where wealthy collectors battle for ownership. In one such auction, held in early 2024, a flawless 1998 10 centimes coin featuring a rare misstrike sold for a staggering $1.12 million. The buyer, an anonymous private collector from Switzerland, considered it the missing gem in his elite French coinage set. This sale stunned the numismatic community, breaking all previous records for coins of that denomination. This price milestone has since caused a ripple effect. Other owners of 1998 10 centimes coins began re-evaluating their holdings, and several numismatic institutions started in-depth reviews of archived specimens. Though none have matched the exact features of the million-dollar coin, the hunt is still ongoing. New discoveries may yet emerge. The story of the 1998 French 10 centimes coin reminds us that value is not always determined by denomination. Instead, rarity, condition, historical timing, and collector interest intertwine to turn a small coin into a multi-million-dollar treasure. Its legacy continues to grow as it inspires fresh interest in the forgotten corners of coin collections worldwide.